Hey, this is Matt LaPorta with LaPorta Sports. Today we're going to talk a little bit about pitching. I know I'm not a pitcher, but there's some things that I see that I feel that should be addressed, and I know they've been addressed by a lot of doctors, especially Dr. Andrews. But one of the things I see a lot of, just watching the Little League World Series this year, I see a lot of these kids that are 10, 11, 12 years old, 13 years old, throwing breaking balls. And I know in previous episodes where we've talked, we talk about taking care of your body. And I think, this needs to be touched as part of taking care of your body. Kids don't need to be throwing breaking balls at that age. I'm just going to be honest. I don't feel like they should be throwing breaking balls at that point. You want to really compete and go out and win, learn how to command the fastball. It's hard enough to hit. Coming from a hitter, it is hard enough to hit. You could tell me you're going to throw me a fastball right down the middle of the plate and it's going to be 90 miles an hour, and I can do everything I can to tee off on it. I still may miss it. I still may pop it out, foul it, all these things. There's so many things that can happen. It's hard to hit a baseball. So I really encourage parents. Parents and coaches, you got to be the ones that step up on this. The kid doesn't know, right? I know everybody wants to win and we all want to win, but my thought is at what expense? Does it really matter if we win even the best, the Little League World Series? Is that really that big of a thing? It's awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's a wonderful achievement, but let's go about doing it the right way. And I don't think throwing breaking balls at 12 years old is the right way. I think we need to learn how to command the fastball in, out, up, down. Go ahead and do that. Then as you get older, as you get older and you're more developed, maybe then you can start working on a breaking ball. In the meantime, use a changeup. Learn how to throw a changeup. Command the changeup. It's not as bad on your arm. It's not as bad on your elbow. Again, just breaking balls are really difficult on your arm. And on top of that, I'm going to add in there the amount of pitches that I see some of these young guys throwing. It's entirely too much. The kids should be pitching, multiple games in a week. There should be a pitch count and should be a pitch limit. And I know a lot of leagues probably have that. But again, the kid is a competitor, and it needs to be the coach's job, the parent's job, to harness that competitiveness. The coach and the parent cannot be as competitive as the child in the child's Little League game, right? You have to let the kid enjoy it, coach them in a proper way, harness their energy, harness their passion for the game, and again, take care of their body, protect their body for them, because we're athletes. We just want to go out and compete. We don't care what it does to our body. We're not thinking about that. I can remember, I'll give you a perfect example of competing through injuries is, after I had my first hip surgery in 2009, came back out in 2010 way too early. All I wanted to do was get back on the field and compete in the big leagues. And I did. I went out and competed in the big leagues, and I sucked. And I wasn't really that good. And I played through a lot of pain. And again, that was when I was 24, 25 years old. These kids shouldn't have to do it at 8 through 14, or 15. Let's take care of their bodies. And so again, I'll leave you with the message of work on fastballs, command that fastball, work on your changeup, command that, in and out, up and down, and dominate with those two pitches. Don't dominate with the curveball, not yet. It's too soon, I think. Again, when you get to high school, feel free, but not in T-ball, Little League, senior ball, whatever it is now. So best of luck and stay healthy.